of each function. So we got two functions here. In part A, f is 6 times natural log of x raised to 5/2. We know that derivative of natural log of x is simply 1 over x. But this is natural log x raised to something. Function of x raised to something is like u to the n. When we have this power, then the derivative is just the power rule, n u n minus 1. If we had x n minus 1, but this is not x, this is a function of x, then we need to multiply by derivative of that function. So here this is like u, this 6 outside just leave there, so u to the n, so we use this power rule, okay, and combined with this chain rule, and done. So for this one, derivative is 6 times u to the n is n u n minus 1, 5/2 minus 1, 2/2, 5/2 minus 2/2, 3/2, times u prime, okay, where u is ln x. We are not done because there is a prime, and derivative of ln x is 1 over x. We could have written here and it would be done. 6 times 5/2, 2 goes 6 3 times, so 3 times 5, 15, ln x raised to 3/2 times derivative of ln x is 1 over x. Final. The best we can do is bring 1 over x to the front, but not needed. In part B, we got a fraction, okay, ln x on the top and e to the x minus x on the bottom. So fraction means we need to use the quotient rule. Quotient rule means when we have u over v, let's say u over v, and its derivative is u prime v minus v prime u all over v square times here, okay. And we know derivative of ln x is 1 over x, derivative of ex is just ex itself. So the whole thing on the top is u, and this is whole thing on the bottom is like v in this case. Okay, so let's find its derivative. On the bottom is squared. V squared means e to the x minus x quantity squared. On the top, derivative of this, derivative of top function, derivative of ln x is 1 over x times the bottom function, e raised to x minus, that's from the formula, derivative of bottom. So we got two terms, right, in parentheses. Derivative of ex is itself minus derivative of x is 1. That's the v prime in this formula, if you are using formula or just copying formula, or derivative of bottom here times the top is ln x. We may leave here, I mean there is not much we can do. The best we can do is distribute 1 over x inside, okay, but that is not going to take anywhere, and do not try to cancel anything. Final.